You considering moving around the Triangle and heard about Wake Forest? Today we're going to talk about pros and cons of living in Wake Forest, North Carolina. Stick around.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. If you have not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button in the corner. Also hit the bell to be notified of every time we release a new video, which is weekly. That number on the screen. So we are licensed real estate brokers in the area, which means as much as we like to do these videos for you, we like to help you with your real estate needs even more. That is our number. We're the ones who answer those phone calls. We answer those text messages. So if you have any questions about the area, feel free to hit us up. We always love chatting with you. So today's video is about the town of Wake Forest. We're actually out here in Wake Forest in Joyner Park, which is one of our favorite parks in the Triangle.
It's the best.
And yeah, it's just it's beautiful. It's so cool. So yeah, let's get at it. All right, before we dive into the pros and cons, we're gonna go over where Wake Forest is located. So if you're looking at a map, Wake Forest is kind of northeast of Raleigh. It is a suburb of Raleigh, but it is an amazing town, has a ton of amenities. Fun fact about Wake Forest, so you might have heard of Wake Forest University. It is actually not located in the town of Wake Forest, though it used to be. It was founded here. They actually moved to Winston-Salem, which is 2 hours or so west of here, and that's where they're located today. They moved there in the 1940s. The buildings they used to occupy are actually occupied by a seminary that's located here in Wake Forest now.
Which Zach used to go to.
Yeah, so that's just a fun fact about Wake Forest.
So we're going to hit some pros of Wake Forest. One on the list might be one that you are maybe concerned about if you have a family and you're moving to this area, is schools. Schools are really great in Wake Forest.
Yeah,
just the
they are.
Regular public districted schools are really good. There's also a lot of alternative options if you didn't want to do that route with like charter schools, which are just really popular in the Triangle in general, but there are charter schools in Wake Forest and also some private schools nearby as well. All really good ratings, so it seems like just a great place for your kids to go to school.
Yeah. So another pro to Wake Forest is the amenities. You might be concerned with where Wake Forest is located as far as northeast of Raleigh, that there's not a lot of amenities in the area, but that is not true whatsoever. So Wake Forest is going to have all your regular chain stores. So you've got a Target here, Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, all those.
Chick-fil-A's.
Two Chick-fil-A's, so
Very
you got all your
important.
fast food places. There's also a lot of local shops here as well. One of the landmarks here is a place called Shorty's Hot Dogs. It's been around since 1916. It's downtown on like the main strip. And Wake Forest has like a really cool downtown. It's got like just a small like American downtown feel to it.
Hallmark Christmas movie-esque.
Yeah, it kind of is. But Shorty's is down there, been around since 1916. You've got a couple breweries down there. White Street Brewery is probably the most well-recognized. They have great beers. But yeah, just as far as like amenities go, I mean, Wake Forest, they have it all. Like you don't have to drive to another city or another town to get what you need. It's all located here.
Yeah. Another great thing about Wake Forest is the green space that's here. There's a lot of great parks and playgrounds for your family and kids. The Neuse River kind of runs through this area, and there's a lot of like trailheads, and there's a dam and stuff that's there. So just a lot of really nice natural space. Like we mentioned earlier in the video, we're at Joyner Park.
Yeah.
It's so nice here. It's just
beautiful.
Walking
Such
trails
a
all
cool
throughout. Lots of trees. It just feels big, open. You don't run out of things to do here. They just recently in the last like year or two added like a community center at Joyner Park. It's got like a gym inside, and then also a really nice new playground for kids. So just a lot of great things to do here in Wake Forest.
Adding on to the Neuse River Trail, so it's a 33-mile trail that follows the Neuse River, and it's awesome. But it starts here in Wake Forest. There's a dam that basically dams up the Neuse River, creates what's called Falls Lake.
Welcome everyone. I am your dam guide, Arnie. Now I'm about to take you through a fully functional power plant. So please, no one wander off the dam tour. And please take all the dam pictures you want. Now, are there any dam questions?
Yeah, where can I get some damn bait?
Eddie.
Then that's where the Neuse River Trail begins, and it's a 33-mile trail. People ride their bikes, people run on it. It's just an awesome location. Yeah. You also have the Wake Forest Reservoir. No motorboats are allowed, but you can drop a kayak in there, which I used to do when I lived here, and it's peaceful. It's a great location.
Definitely. Some other pros to the area are there are a lot of great neighborhoods, tons of awesome neighborhoods in the Wake Forest area. A lot of them newer-ish, like last 20 years or so houses. So a lot of the neighborhoods have awesome amenities within them, like golf courses or pools and things for your kids. The first neighborhood we're going to mention is Wakefield Plantation. So Wakefield Plantation, if you actually look up the addresses of the homes there, it technically is Raleigh mailing addresses, but if you...
It's surrounded by Wake Forest.
Yeah, if you look at it on a map, it's really more like Wake Forest area. So if you're there, then technically, yes, you're not in Wake Forest, but you're probably going to be in Wake Forest for all of your shopping and eating and stuff like that most of the time, because it's definitely closer and more convenient to Wake Forest. But it's a huge neighborhood, so... Because it's so big, it has a lot of different segments to it. Then obviously with that comes a lot of different price points. So you have as basic as just like a 2-3 bed townhome, all the way up to these 7-bedroom mansions.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of crazy, super diverse neighborhood. So the price points really vary in there depending on what you get.
Yeah. The second neighborhood we're going to talk about is a neighborhood called Heritage. Let's check it out.
So Heritage, kind of similar to Wakefield Plantation in that it has a lot of different sections and different price points. There are some really nice homes there. Also has a golf course.
It does.
Probably a little less mansion-y than like Wakefield Plantation can be, but the homes are really beautiful. One of the main roads through there, it's just got tree-lined streets that are so cute. Just feels really charming. Something I like, and Wakefield has this too, but I think more so at Heritage, is how close it is to like shopping. You could literally walk to like Harris Teeter and Publix, grocery stores. There's some restaurants in there, Chick-fil-A, it even has, some schools that are walking distance. So really a great neighborhood, feels really like community centered. So it's really neat.
All right, so we're trying to keep everything honest with you, so we're going to throw out some cons as well for Wake Forest, because there's definitely some cons. And I would say the biggest one is its distance from the downtown areas. So on a good day, perfect traffic, you hit all the lights, they're all green, you're going to be about 30 minutes from downtown Raleigh. Same's going to go for Durham. You're going to be about the same distance. You hit all the lights, traffic's perfect. If you're driving down for a job, whether to Raleigh or to Durham or the Research Triangle Park, and you're dealing with rush hour traffic, it's going to be a totally different story. So Wake Forest, you get to Raleigh via what's called Capitol Boulevard, which, to be very honest, is my least favorite road in the entire triangle. Traffic is terrible.
Stoplights. It's like
stoplights
it's not
everywhere.
It's just
drivers
like,
are terrible. I can't stand it. So if you're having to drive to Raleigh for your job, living in Wake Forest and traffic bothers you, living in Wake Forest could be an issue. If you're driving into Durham, you're kind of running into a similar scenario, except the road that connects Wake Forest to Durham is a much smaller road. It's a 2-lane highway. It's called Highway 98. Why Wake Forest is connected to a major city by a 2-lane highway will forever baffle me. I don't understand, but it is. And so at rush hour, traffic, 98 gets backed up and traffic is just miserable. But the flip side of that is, like we mentioned on the pro side, if you don't have to travel to those cities, Wake Forest has anything and everything you need. You don't have to drive to another town. You can stay located here and have everything that you need. But if you are driving into Raleigh or into Durham, traffic will 100% be an issue. All right, the second con about Wake Forest is the price point here is higher as far as prices for homes. So
yeah, so on average in July of 2021 when we filmed this, it's August now, but last month stayed in July.
It's early August.
Yeah, the average home sale was about $530,000.
Yeah.
So definitely a lot more expensive than what you might find in Durham, like $100,000 more expensive on average, and almost $100,000 more than Raleigh. So it is a little more expensive, but that is an average. The lowest priced home sale in July of 2021 was $200,000 for like a kind of a basic townhome, and then those big Wakefield Plantation homes kind of do mess with the math there when they sell for $2 million. So don't hear $530,000 and think you'll be priced out, but it's definitely a little more expensive on average. But you can definitely find some single family homes in like the 300s and 400s in this area too.
Yeah.
And a last con about Wake Forest, I would say, is kind of the cultural feel of it. Not that it's a bad place to live by any means, but if you came into town and you visited Durham and went downtown, you saw all the local restaurants and more of a hip flair. Definitely you don't really feel that as much in Wake Forest. Wake Forest is nice. It's really safe. It's really clean, but it's very cookie cutter. I think
it feels like a suburb, which is what it is, but it feels like it. So.
Yeah, it kind of feels like most homes here are just like, cookie cutter homes, a lot of chain restaurants and things like that, but there are a mix of some local stuff. It's just not anywhere near as much local and like uniqueness as like Durham or Raleigh might offer, but you kind of trade it off for like really nice green spaces. It's clean, it's safe, great schools. So just depends on what you're looking for and the place that you live. So
exactly, like we mentioned that as a con, that could be a pro to you. You may want that suburb type feel, and Wake Forest, I think, does it some of the best in the triangle.
Yeah,
so,
it's really nice.
All right, thanks so much for checking out this video. Like I said, we are Zach and Cindi Honeycutt. We're a couple of local real estate brokers in the area. That number on the screen, that is our number. So if you have any questions whatsoever about the area, feel free to hit us up. You can call, you can text. We're the ones that answer those phone calls and text messages. If you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell in the corner as well to be notified. We do these videos weekly. But thanks for tuning in to the video on Wake Forest. Wake Forest is amazing. This park is amazing. I love Joyner Park. If you're ever in the area, check it out. It's just such a cool place. But we will see you next time.